was like, whoa.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is. This episode is sponsored by Underdog. Underdog is bringing the heat this weekend, so everyone gets 2 gimme picks. If you're a new customer, y'all score 3 plus a 50% boost and a site-wide no sweat token. You can support the show by signing up now with code It Is What It Is and play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds, win or lose. There's no better time than now to join with all the promos running right now. I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts Mace and Cam, and today we are joined with our analyst Pacman.
Pac, what's up, baby? How you doing, man?
Me?
What's good, boy?
Hey, bro. Hey, me and you up on the hot disgrace right now, nigga. I don't know what's wrong with these folks, but like we got an opinion too, bro. They don't talk to these white people like that, bro. I'm just saying.
Now, what's going on this week?
Bro,
what happened?
Can I say one thing in my world? In my world right now, bro, people are DMing me. Obviously, they don't understand the show. They think me and you are fighting, which is cool. I like them to think that part.
Okay.
I have no problem with that. But our fucking opinion, y'all shut the fuck up about our opinion, bro.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know what you on, bro.
Yeah, first
I'm
of all,
on bullshit time. Don't ask me no questions, none of my answers about how I feel, and strategically what I'm saying about anything when it comes to sports and analyzing shit. Like, we have opinions. Same way the white folks got the opinion.
yeah, first of all, me and Pac have no problem, but what I will say is this, and I seen the nigga.
We got one problem.
There we go.
Your sorry ass team is not better than my team. That's the only problem we got.
Who is your team? Who is your team? I don't know who your team is.
Bro.
Who's your team? Do you know which team is that? Nobody knows who your team.
I do pay attention.
I thought your team was Cincinnati.
Bro, is the same team you with, nigga.
All right, so how's your team better than my team if we both rooting for the same team?
But you have a second team. I don't have a second.
I don't have a second team, Pac. You confusing me with Mace. I know we the same complexion. I know we got the same color. Mace, I got a whole.
You got a second team.
See, the whole thing about this, Pac, I know you ain't been tuning because niggas been clowning me. It's all type of cartoons I told my I'm sinking with the shit.
No. Niggas are clowning me right now.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas just clowning me back. Yeah.
Not just you.
Yeah.
Not just you.
Yeah.
Not just you.
Well, listen, just something real quick about
I'm cool with the clowning part because we're going to get the last laugh, twin.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But this is what I want to say real quick. And I seen this. I want to give props, and real quick to Cam Newton. Because he said something the other day. And we probably has said it a bunch of times on this show. But as clear and cut as it could be, and I like the way he put it, even though we probably said it differently. And it alludes to how Pacman started the show off. Listen, stop getting mad at the messenger and get mad at the point. All we talking about is what the fuck is going on. Y'all niggas want to get mad at the messenger. Stop getting mad at the person delivering the message or their point of view on the point. Niggas, start arguing the point. Y'all niggas is missing the point. And Pac, I'm happy you brought that to niggas' attention, man.
Yeah, they're definitely missing the point. Everybody want to argue about the message. Oh, you talking about this, talking about... Yeah. Bro, but what is the point that we're talking about? Because 90% of the time, the point that we're talking about is fucking right, bro.
100%. There you go.
Thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here today. How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Great. Glad to have you. Hey. Okay, so we're going to talk about that Thursday night football game. So the Cardinals lost to the Seahawks 23-20. Pac, and I'll let you go first. How far do you think the Seahawks can go, and thoughts on the game?
Well, Seahawks was not my team. I will admit that first. I told everybody early in the year I've been fucking wrong. Like the last week I've been wrong. Last week was a fucking, it was a trick show. Like every team that won was not supposed to win. Arizona is really my sleeper team.
Here we go. So instead of using the second team, it's a sleeper team. Instead of saying you got a second team. Go Go ahead, finish up.
No, not really a second team because I had to pick somebody out of the NFC, AFC. So this was my sleeper team on the other side. But I will say this: Kyler Murray is throwing the ball pretty good, but this week he didn't. Last week we couldn't even fucking catch the ball with Arizona. I think Arizona's just a team, and I think it started with how I say it started with the head. I remember when they was talking about Kyler Murray when watching film and doing this and doing that and this, that and that. But right now it's a shit show. It's a shit show. It's a shit show in Arizona. Do we think the Seahawks are good? Maybe. But are they a contender? I don't know. The shit in Arizona right now with Marvin Harrison Jr. having fucking 6 drops the last fucking 2 weeks. I mean, last week and 2 drops this week. I mean, Thursday night. I don't know. I like Arizona. I think they're a good football team, but I'm nervous about the outcome of Arizona Cardinals.
Okay, Mace.
I mean, if we're talking about the Cardinals, we're not sure if Seattle is a good team. They clearly better than the Cardinals. I mean, Sam Darnold is playing really good right now. They're 3-1. I don't see them slowing down realistically. I think that a lot of teams are going to underestimate them, and it's going to lead to a lot of good wins. As long as he keeps taking care of the ball, not throwing it away, making it hard for his team to win games. I think they end up at least over 500 because when you look at the conference that they're in, and many teams would do exactly what the Cardinals did, come in and play lackluster against them, and they'll end up with a lot of early wins. And once people figure them out, they already have half of the wins that they should have gotten for the season.
Yeah, listen, Murdo, when it comes to Arizona Cardinals, look, we talked about it earlier this week. They can't be trusted. That's just that. They just can't be trusted. If this was the St. Louis Cardinals, maybe they could be trusted. We cannot trust the Arizona Cardinals, and that's what we talked about earlier this week. I like Kyler Murray. One of my friends, Marquise Noel, shout out to Marquise Noel, he has a slogan, even though he's a two-way player in the NBA, 5'7", he has a slogan, heart over height. So when I see Kyler Murray as a quarterback, even though Stat doesn't like short quarterbacks, she has a whole problem with short quarterbacks. Ever since.
And what about it?
And
what about it?
I'm blind. I do not blame.
Yeah, listen, she has a whole problem with short quarterbacks. But no. Listen. You don't know the backstory, Pac. The backstory is when Russell Wilson started losing them games last year. She took her father.
We're really talking about Russ, bro. Like,
Russell Wilson.
Since we right there, it's dark clock right now. Big bro, it's dark clock.
That's dark clock. It's a bump,
You
Russ.
motherfucking think Russell Wilson was gonna last over 4 weeks in New York? You from New York, bro?
I'm trying to give you a backstory to why Stat don't like short quarterbacks. It ain't have nothing about Russell.
I'm about to tell you the rest of it. This little short motherfucker only been good when he had a good defense.
Pac, he got a Super Bowl. Do you have one?
Yeah, Pac.
Come on, man. You just said you know how hard it is. He is the starting quarterback on the Super Bowl winning champ, man. Come on, Pac. You got to cut that shit out, man.
Pac, you got to chill out.
Let me ask you a question.
You got to chill out, Pac. You got to chill out.
Good artist, yes or no?
Say that again?
Do you have to be platinum to make you a good artist?
No, but you have to have good beats. Killer.
Yeah, let me shut up.
You gotta have good beats. Just
this
like you gotta have good
beats. Mace, this nigga ain't making no beats.
We're talking about defense.
This nigga is the rhythm of the beat. The line, the defense, the offensive line, the running backs. This nigga have played with a whole cast, bro. This nigga have played with the whole band. This is the nigga that is on the top that's doing this.
But is any quarterback good without good defense, though, Pac? Who's good with a shabby defense?
Man, Tom Brady. Joe Burrow, the nigga ain't even had a line, and since he came to the NFL, bro, this nigga, everybody who would play in a Bengals uniform, since the day that Joe Burrow got hit, have got hit a million times. We luckily made the championship because of Joe Burrow.
What, Pack?
That's
Not
why
'cause
he's
of
always
defense.
hurt, though. That's why he's always hurt.
Yeah, that's true. More of the story is
You got a
Pack.
point there, but what my point is, like, these fucking quarterbacks are held to a higher standard. Same way I was telling y'all the other week, this nigga painting his nails. Yeah, you won one game, still not buying it.
Pack, I think
Still not buying it.
I think nobody was giving Russell Wilson no props. I think you missed the whole point why Stat don't like short quarterbacks, because we was talking about Kyler Murray. She was cool with Russell Wilson when he was winning. And then when he started losing, because her team is the Steelers, when they started losing, she's like, oh, I went to a game. And now, hold on, Pack. I went to a game and I'm taller than Russell Wilson. That's the problem. That's why she doesn't like. So that's what I was saying about Kyler Murray, is that the nigga is short, and I like his style. But the Cardinals is, look, I believed in them 2 years ago. I thought they was going to do something. They not. You got to think about this. They might be the worst team in the division. Am I taking the Rams over them? Yes. Am I taking an injured 49ers team over them? Yes. And we see what Seattle did last night. That's just me. I don't like no team them better than any team in the division. Go ahead, Pack. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You got them last in the division. I'm just asking you a question.
I just answered it before you asked it.
Like,
Who better than them in the division? Who better than them in the division?
I'm asking you a question. I'm letting you pick.
I have them last in the division.
Are they worse in the division?
Are they worse than who?
I'm saying, you saying they the worst team in the division, right?
Yes.
What's their record in the division? I mean, what's their record compared to everybody else in the division?
They're in last place, Pack.
I understand that.
So then why would you ask if you understood it? They're in last. It's a simple question.
Not really like last place in the division. They have.
You asked me what's their place in the division. They are literally in last place. They're in last place.
What's their record?
2-2.
They're last place in the division, but they are not last place. They last place in the division because of 2-2, not because of the division record. Is what I'm saying.
You asked the question, I answered it. They're in last place. You can't disguise it.
And they're 2-2. No, but like can't say it like this.
You asked the question, I answered the question. You know what? I'm gonna be reasonable. Is that a reasonable answer if he asks?
I think so.
Yo, he's in last place. You asked
But he likes the Cardinals, so he's sticking up for.
Yo,
team.
but it's like, see, this is where emotion. This is the shit he talked about at the beginning of the show. You arguing, you mad at the messenger instead of the point. You asked the question. I told you the point. The point is they in last place.
Right. So you mad at the messenger?
You mad at the messenger? They in last place. They not in last place like that.
They are not like that.
Yo, it's like that, nigga. Them niggas is in last place, man. But as far as just this segment, I can't trust the Cardinals. Murder said he couldn't trust the Cardinals yesterday, and Pack is still sticking up for the Cardinals. We got a lot of football left, so we're gonna see who's right.
The only reason why I'm saying that is because they could have not been in last place. They lost by 3 fucking points tonight.
Hey, yo, let me.
And this game could have went a whole different way.
But let me ask you something, Pat.
Like, oh yeah, the Cardinals.
He sound like Killa.
No, listen.
He sound like the Cowboys when they lost to the Giants. You know what I'm saying?
Now, let me tell you. Now, this is the way it works. This is a perfect analogy. You got a boxing match, a championship boxing match is 12 rounds. If you fucking a nigga up for 11 rounds and you are ahead on every judge's scorecard, and that nigga knock you out in the 12th round, you lost. You lost.
Right.
It don't matter if you could be fucking this nigga up for 11 rounds. If he knock you out in the 12th round, you lost. Them 11 is null void. It's over.
We got 17 weeks now. I was about to say 16. We got 17 weeks though, cuz.
You asked me who's in last place today.
Yeah, you got 14.
You asked me who's in last place today, bro. I can only go off of what was going on today, bro.
I'm speaking in general, but like what I'm saying is, do I think the Cardinals gonna be in last place at the end of the season? Fuck no. Will the Cardinals make the playoffs? Yes. On that side, bro, that shit's sorry as fuck, bro.
So who you got? Who the best team? Who the best team in the division in the NFC West? Who the best team? No,
I'm just saying NFC period.
In the whole NFC period.
if we go into it, we got all right. Eagles,
Tampa,
San Fran,
Tampa,
Tampa,
Green Bay,
Tampa,
Green Bay.
Green Bay.
See
how we got stuck right there?
The Commanders. I'm letting you go. I can name a bunch of teams.
Man, the Commanders
Here
are
we
the
go.
same. The Commanders is
Here
the
we
same team that we were talking about, twin.
What's that?
Nah,
They went further than the Cardinals.
Nah, Pac.
Bro,
We
what's
not
the
putting
Commanders
Commanders.
record? I think they 2-2 too, right?
2-1. They
They'll
played.
lose whatever this is. Who they play this week?
They placed that.
He ain't got nobody. He don't got no help.
Falcons.
They gonna beat the Falcons.
They're gonna beat Atlanta. You don't want to hear that. But
Well, I ain't gonna go against y'all because Falcons might be the worst team right now. But what I'm saying is, like, he got no help over there. Like, all that shit.
What about the
and that
Detroit?
side
What
of
about the
bracket.
Detroit Lions? Pack. I was letting you ring off some more names. The Lions.
All right, Detroit Lions look good this week. Did they look good the first 2 weeks?
They got the second week they looked good. The first week they didn't look good, but you got to realize you're dealing with 2 new coordinators over there. They got 2 new coordinators, so it may not look pretty the first week, but it looked like they ironed it out the last 2 weeks.
I had to wipe my glasses off because you're talking bullshit right now.
You don't need to see
What
me.
I'm
All you gotta
telling
do
you
is hear me, nigga. Just listen. You ain't gotta see me.
I need to see
You ain't gotta see me. You hear what I'm saying?
need to see you.
Yo, nigga wiping his glasses off so he can hear me.
So,
Like, why? You're wiping your glasses off so you can hear me?
I hear what the fuck you saying. What I'm saying is, you need to have that same energy by week 8, 9, 10. I really didn't think the Lions would be a good offensive team with losing the coordinator. Last week they made me a believer last week. But besides last week, they've been playing like shit, bro. This is the first time that the running game was been together. It's the first time they looked like they was having fun. It's the first time that they fucking really won a game with some oomph on it. Like, we're sitting here talking like, oh yeah, they've been good the whole season. No, the fuck they haven't.
Yo, they lost their first game and won their last 2 games. I have no idea what you're talking about.
And play like shit the second game.
And they won. So if they play like shit and won, what that mean?
This last game was the last game they really played like decent. It's week 3, bro. Are we really talking about?
Yes,
who
that's
is gonna
what.
be
That's
the best team in the NFL?
that's why
You
we all
going
up
on
here.
week 3.
That's why we up here, Pack, to talk about this.
Bro, week 3 don't matter shit, bro. Ain't nobody got hurt yet. These teams are still bums.
Pack,
all of them.
Pack, niggas got hurt the first play of the season.
yeah, Burrow is hurt.
Yeah, what are you talking?
Man,
What
all
you
right,
talking
yeah,
about?
we know that. But I'm talking about
It's like nobody got hurt
long
yet,
season.
Pat. You wildin'. Let me ask you a question, Pat. And I'll ask you this.
I'm
Continue.
talking about like
I'll ask you this question. What is the Ravens known for? Like over the years, I'm talking about, what are they
they
known for?
was known for defense. But
Okay.
they're not known for defense.
Okay,
So,
cool. They're known for defense. So you answered, you knew where I was going. They let niggas go up the field 95,
The main motherfucking
Nin-
body.
95
they spent
yards
$100
twice.
million on. He wear number 0.
What that
You know
mean?
who that is?
Yeah, we all know who that is.
Who? All right, he playing like shit. This nigga can't get off a block, can't get around the block. That's the reason why the Ravens are not winning right now. He playing like shit. Period, point blank.
Whatever it is,
Cannot play Roquan
it's a
Smith.
lot
All
of
this
it's a
money.
lot of niggas who got the Ravens going to the Super Bowl. The Lions walked up in them niggas' chest and said, "Hello, nice to see you." 95 yards and 98 yards up the field for touchdowns twice. Hello. So if you only saying that that's the reason that they're not playing good, then niggas shouldn't be picking them to be going to the fucking Super Bowl this year. There's a lot of niggas that
I
pick them
agree.
to the Super Bowl.
Any nigga that we paying $100 million to camp, nigga got to show up, bro.
Ben Simmons don't show up for work at all, man. It's a lot of niggas who don't show up for work to
Yeah.
get $100 million, man.
Hey, Twin,
It's a lot of
Twin,
niggas,
Twin.
man.
We ain't covering all the other niggas. We're covering football right now.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about football.
the point being is, Pac, we started on one thing and then we ended up here. I'm just saying that you was trying to diss the Commanders, you dissed the Lions, you dissing everybody but the Cardinals. And all the teams that I named look better than the Cardinals.
I was telling you what are the good teams in that side. Now, if you took it that way, saying that I dissed those guys, that's on you. I'm gonna let you put it that way. But what I'm saying,
Yeah, that's how I'm taking it. Pause.
Well, you took it the wrong fucking way.
Well, listen, let me explain this to you, Pack and Stat and Murder. I say, listen to this. I'm just trying to make common sense of here. I say these niggas is not the best team in the division. I said, you say, well, I ain't talking about division. I'm talking about the conference. You name some names and then you sit there and name niggas that's in the division. You sat there and named the 49ers. They in the division, bro. How they the best team in the division, then you try to broaden it with the conference?
Yeah. How many teams make the playoffs?
First of all, you automatically go to the playoffs if you win the division. Yo, listen, if you win the division, you automatically go to the playoffs. Are they going to win the division?
All right. Of course, the team that we're talking about is not going to win the division. The Cardinals is not going to win the division. That's not what we're talking about.
That's what I was talking about, the division. All I asked you was who was in the division.
Yo, how many teams make the playoffs, though, Cam?
You tell me, Murder. Tell me the conference tell me the name of the conference that your team is in.
He normally asks me that. That's why I wanted that.
You want to listen, I'm going to turn my computer down. You want to make a bet, Murder, before I answer the question?
I know you do. It's just I'm trolling you like you would
do not tell him in the ear.
Yeah, I'm about to say. You want to make the bet, Murder? Now, me and Murder do this. This is what you want to do.
Bro, I bet you they tell him in his ear, Murder.
We're all hearing the same thing.
Y'all would be able to hear it too. I'm putting my computer there. Murder can't even tell you. Murder can't even tell you who get a bye week. Murder can't. I try to revert it on you. Murder can't tell you how many teams get a bye week.
Hold on. That's a good question.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Murder, you don't know how many teams get a bye week?
You hear how long that nigga took to tell you?
I still didn't tell him. I still didn't answer the question. Murder loved this.
Oh,
Pac, don't think you got a friend that nigga will turn on you in 20 seconds. This is what he do. Do not think you got a friend this nigga will turn on you in 20 seconds. I'm telling you. I seen it.
That's why I only fuck with family, bro. We don't even fuck with friends. We all family over here. Hey, I don't think now one of y'all know the answer, though.
I'll make a bet with you right now. And you can hear.
They fucking told you in your ear.
You can hear what I hear. You hear the same thing that I hear. That's crazy.
You're the owner of the show, bro.
Here we go. I'm not doing it. I'm not feeding into that.
Okay. So let's get into our predictions because this went so many different ways. He's saying Cardinals could be the best in the division. Some agree, some disagree. In the comments down below, let us know what y'all think because...
Who's the some that agree?
Fact. But like, there's people out there who I know probably agree. Like,
live in Arizona.
This is the Cardinals' moment, you know? So like, I'm gonna give it to y'all. I will never, say you can't.
Hey, Jack, sis, Cardinals not a bad team. Do not let them ruin your mind. The Cardinals are a good team.
Everybody has different definitions of good teams.
When we go halfway through the season, you're like, man, my brother told me that the Cardinals are a really good fucking team.
But see,
like, man, these fucking sorry ass Cardinals, and they're gonna be winning. I'm telling you.
That's how you're getting me because you're talking about and then you said you didn't have a second team, but then you're going really to bat for the Cardinals.
Word,
so
I like that word.
I don't know where you stand.
True talk. When you catch him out there with that me and Sin argue about it all the time. When he say I be like, I thought that wasn't your niggas.
Right. So
that's
at
a good
this point,
one.
I don't know, but we'll see because you also said comments about Geno Smith, and then he had 3 interceptions one game and then 3 touchdowns. It's just I don't know. We all think differently.
Yeah. Hold on. Did you see him this week?
Yes, this week was a good game, but we need consistency. That's what I'm saying. I know it's just going into week 4.
He had been consistent, but except 1 week.
Okay.
All right. You still got him top 5?
I ain't fucking with you.
And it's okay. It's football. Any given Sunday, it changes. That's why I don't fault you.
Top 5, sis.
Okay.
Sis, I still got him top 5.
All good. We'll see if that remains by the end of the season.
No, because that's the whole thing. That's why he's shitting on the Commanders because they smacked the shit out the Raiders. And that's why he talking about the Commanders ain't like that because they disrespected the Raiders last week. Like, it wasn't even close.
First of all, I'm a Jake Daniels fan, but are we talking about the Commanders? This nigga ain't got no help. Who we got? Dong, 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 dong. What's his record, Cam?
2-1. We just told you that. 2-1.
A normal fucking team. What are we talking about?
They just went to the NFC Championship last year. It was a very good team. That don't matter neither. It ain't hard to get to the NFC Championship.
You're telling me that
He ain't go to
the
NFC.
Washington Commanders are a top team right now.
Yes.
It might just be me, but I'll listen. You
Yes.
saying yes?
Yes. They better than the Cardinals.
You must got connections in DC, cuz.
No.
That's the only way that you can say. Now, and I'm a Commanders fan. But this year,
Well, I'm trying
Pack,
to tell
if
you.
it's only been 3 weeks, how do you determine if a team is good if it's only been 3 weeks?
numbers don't lie. Ain't that what y'all
That's
say?
2-1.
Y'all niggas live by numbers. Y'all live by numbers, right?
Yeah, they 2-1 out of 3 weeks.
Numbers. Garbage.
Okay.
Garbage.
Everybody gonna think different. I'm gonna leave it at
Garbage,
that.
boy.
But we gotta get to our predictions. Sunday's got a lot of good games. So let's start with the Eagles versus Bucks. Pack, who do you think will win that game?
I'm scared to go. I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared to go against Baker Mayfield and the boys, but he lost a big part with the wide receiver getting hurt. And everything about the Eagles right now in the quarterback role remind me of Michael Jordan and the theme of the shit that they've been doing. It's hard for me to go against the Eagles, so I'm gonna take the Eagles.
Well, I'm definitely going with the Bucks. I'm definitely going with the Bucks. I want to see them beat the Eagles. I know the Eagles should win, but I'm definitely going with the Bucks. That'll make it really interesting.
Why are you going with the Bucks?
Because of Baker Mayfield.
That's the white boy, huh? Typical nigga. Typical nigga right there, boy.
It's a
That's
Florida
typical
thing.
nigga right there.
It's not even a
Hey,
white
boy, that's a typical nigga right there. You stay in Atlanta, nigga. You moved out of Florida. You need to stay in Florida. What are we talking about?
Hey, if it was the Miami Dolphins, I would go with the Dolphins.
Man,
It's a
listen.
Florida thing.
Baker Mayfield gonna get you
against
niggas
Florida.
money. And I'm telling you, when playoff time come, y'all be like, oh, Baker gonna bake your ass. But I just want to ask a question. I ain't mean to interrupt. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I definitely going with Florida. I gotta go with Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with the Eagles simply because of what Pac said. We see Pac smoking. He forgot Mike Evans' name. Mike Evans got hurt, so I'm not
smoking, bro. This is a regular cigar.
I know.
It's a regular cigar.
We know.
Cigar.
What I'm saying is that I agree with you. Mike Evans got hurt. Chris Godwin isn't back, and I don't think they'll have enough weapons to beat the Eagles. And not just that, the Eagles last week really showed me that they know how to win in all 3 phases of the game. Because they wasn't supposed to win last week, but special teams came to fuck through. This last week was a crazy week for special teams, period. It was like about 9 games that was decided by special teams.
Yeah.
But just showing that the game is 60 minutes. And they won that game last week. I'm going with the Eagles with the injuries to Tampa. But I do like Tampa fully healthy, getting Chris Godwin back week 5, 6, possibly week 7. Mike Evans resting up. And that division is terrible. Niggas be going to the playoffs in that division with a less than 500 record.
Fucking playoffs, 8 and fucking 9, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So
this division is I ain't gonna say the weakest division that have been in the last 10 years, but it was the weakest division in the last probably 10 years. Now I would say the division is a little bit better. I don't know. With the Vikings quarterback being hurt, it's still the same division to me.
yeah, so I'm going with the Eagles, but I would like to see a fully loaded Tampa Bay team in the playoffs against the Eagles. If we get that in the future, we'll see what happens. If barring injury, if everybody got their main players, I would like to see that game. But right now, the Eagles are just knowing how to win on all cylinders in all 3 phases of the game.
Okay. Colts versus Rams. Pack.
The Rams are a good fucking team right now. That's just my opinion. They play sloppy sometimes. But with McVay, like the offense is always good. And we weren't even talking about the Rams. And I don't think the Rams defense gets enough credit with all of the superstars being gone from the defense that when they won the championship and the year before when they went to the playoffs. But like I like the Rams, I like McVay. I like the Rams in this one.
Pack, that's a lot of excuses, Pack. I'm going with Indiana
All right, well,
Jones.
they winning. They winning.
I'm going with Indiana Jones, another white boy. Just for the record.
Bro, you bro, I don't know what you're on today.
I'm going with, you see what I got on? I got on the USA jacket.
Oh my fucking God.
Yo, that was crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Niggas wild, bro.
Yo.
Nigga, that's no help, just to let you know. FYI, but go ahead.
I'm going with Indiana Jones, I know that. We'll talk next week. We'll see if you got that same energy after Indiana goes.
Bro, I've been winning every week except 1 week I lost. Me and Cam, we lost like 3 games last week.
Yeah.
I didn't lose any. They put up a
Yeah, because it was the first week you won, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's the first week you won. This is a fact.
You won 1 game.
They put up a post.
It ain't like you've been winning week 1, week 2, or week 3.
Me, Pack, it's about what have you done lately. It's not about what you did in the 90s, man. It's about this week.
No, but I'm jotting this all down on my computer. I got what is this?
Well, I'm just telling you what I saw on the internet. So the person said, I woke up to going with Mace bets and look how much money I won. I didn't know what to tell them. But, go with the experts. Why listen to Pack?
You was an expert last week. I'll give you that one.
I see you trying to wear the glasses like I wear so you can get your expert.
Oh, see what happened was.
Killa, he think it's in the glass.
I said these niggas keep coming dressed up. At least I can put the. You know what I mean? I ain't really the dress up guy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Y'all be coming too fly on here, bro.
I like Indiana. What they've done thus far. I don't think nobody thought that Indiana would be where they're at too. They're in another sorry-ass division. And what Daniel Jones has done so far, especially me, I was giving a nigga mad grief when he was in New York. I said a quarterback name shouldn't even be Daniel. I don't like the name Daniel for a quarterback, but I guess the name Daniel could be a quarterback long as it isn't in New York. But I think this week Sean McVay and them niggas going to dial something up for that nigga, and he going to be rattled. Now, if he beats the Rams, which is a really good team, then we got to start paying attention. What?
If he beat the Rams, I'm with you.
Yeah, if he beat the Rams, if he beat the Rams, he be all right. But I don't think I don't think me personally, outside of the quarterback battle, and the Rams defense is really decent as well. I think niggas like Sean McVay take it personal. But he be like, I'm gonna rattle this nigga. I'm going to send all type of blitzes, different for him. I think he's going to rattle him and send some shit at him that he hasn't seen to say, let's see if you really one of these NFL quarterbacks. So as much as Daniel Jones has done the first 3 weeks, and I think he deserves a starting job, it looks like Richardson, you're going to be on the bench the rest of the season, buddy. Despairing injury or something like that. You're going to be on the bench, but I don't think they're going to win this week. I'm going to give the victory to the Rams.
Okay.
Hey, can I ask you something before we go on to the next question, sis? Did we ever think that Daniel Jones would take the job from Richardson, though? Like, me personally, I'm like, if anybody get their job taken from Daniel Jones, they must be a bum.
I don't think anybody. Yeah, I don't think anybody thought that, but Daniel Jones. I mean, granted, Richardson has had a lot of injuries too, but he clearly outplayed him. So,
but it ain't even about the injuries. Not to cut you off.
Yeah.
It's always an injury.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you got to, just like his third, fourth year, it's always a joint, man.
For them too, though, bro.
But he's never available. He's never available, though. He's never available. Not saying he can't play, but he's not available. It was a time last year, they put the nigga Flacco in because Richardson was talking about, yo, I'm tired.
Right.
You tired?
Because he quit.
Yeah, what you mean you tired?
I was just about to say that. Since we on that point right there. I think that's more of the bigger reason why he's not playing because, I don't know, we all our own bosses. But a nigga that's working for me that quit in the middle of the game, Bitch, I got to go another way. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck how much you can do. But if you quit on me in the middle of the game as an owner or a GM, if I can find somebody that can do the same thing, or maybe 75% of what you can do, I'm going to go the other way. You cannot tell me that Daniel Jones is a better quarterback than Richardson. I'm not going for that. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not athletically, not throwing the ball. Now, mentally, he might be better because the motherfucker just don't want to dive on the ball. But, like, at the end of the day, like, we're playing for keeps. And a lot of these kids don't realize this shit. Like, my job is what have you done for me lately? Because if you don't do the fucking job, guess what? My ass is out of here, too.
Let me ask you a question real quick, Pat, as a professional football player. And it's pertaining to what you just said. If you got a quarterback, right? Let's just use Richardson. Well, we're not going to use him for this example. I'm just using.
You can use anyone.
Yeah,
Anyone,
it could be great. Because we've seen this happen. Like I'll use Alex Smith and as when he played for the 49ers. And
don't use Alex. Alex was so good, bro.
No, listen what I'm telling you.
Alex was so good.
Yeah, and listen, he lost his job twice. He lost to Patrick Mahomes too. You know what I'm saying? So
who gonna argue that though? Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL right now.
No, but he also lost his job in San Francisco and he was like 20-1. But that's part of my question. That's why I'm
asking. He didn't really lose that job. Go ahead.
No, he got hurt, and when he was ready to come back, that's my question. That's why I'm asking you the question. How much is this based upon talent and rhythm? So, for instance, right, you got your starting quarterback, and he goes out because we've seen this with Michael Irvin in the year that they could have potentially went to the Super Bowl, but Troy Aikman got hurt. So I'm asking you. I didn't even ask Mike this question. I'm asking you this question. You got your starting all-pro quarterback, and your record is 1-1. Matter of fact, let's say your record is 2-2. You're week 4, and your quarterback gets hurt, and you put in now mind you, like I say, Pro Bowl, All World. This nigga's great. I'm not gonna say Patrick Mahomes. Let's just say he's a good quarterback. Jaden Daniels. I'll use Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
And your backup quarterback takes you to 13-4, but your starting quarterback is ready for the playoffs. What do you do with a backup quarterback that's in for 10-game winning streak, but your starter is
leave his ass in there. You leave his ass in there. Fuck that starter.
So it don't matter if you all world, all pro, whatever.
It depends on who it is. Like if it's Joe Burrow, yeah, that's different. If it's Patrick Mahomes starting at the beginning, that's different. If it's kid out of Philly,
Jalen Hurts.
Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
That's different. But if it's the kid out of fucking Jacksonville,
Trevor Lawrence.
Leave his ass on. Yes, Trevor Lawrence. You leave his ass on the bench as long as possible. This motherfucker got to throw 3 picks to come back in the game. That's what I'm saying. Like it's different strokes for different folks, but like
that's why I asked you the question. Because the thing about it is, for what you just said, you were saying that Richardson is better than Daniels, even though Daniels is winning right now, so it's hard to argue because there's rhythm and they're winning. But if he's better than him, and let's say that
he quit on us though.
No, I understand what you're saying, but let's say, for instance, he hits a losing streak.
But he quit on us.
So you don't, bro. We shit on him for quitting. We talked about that all last year.
That's why we don't bring him back in though.
Even if because he was starting this year, the only reason that Daniel is starting is because Richardson got hurt in the preseason. He wasn't even supposed to start. Richardson got hurt in the preseason. So that's why I was asking. He
got hurt in the preseason, but he got outperformed in the preseason too.
But he's supposed to start.
I was there in Indy.
Yeah, you might know better.
I was there, but like he got outperformed. Like I went to like 3 days of camp in Indy. Mm-hmm. And this one he was healthy. And it was mannerisms pretty much the reason why they like before he got hurt, like he was not the starter though. Like he was the starter coming into camp. But shit,
During
before
camp,
he
you
got hurt,
said
he
that.
was not.
Okay, got you. All right, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wasn't the starter.
All right.
Because to that scenario, I was going to kind of relate that to like the Brock Purdy Garoppolo situation, because when he got in, then they went on like a 10-game winning streak. But I get the point that you're saying.
Like he said, that's why I didn't want to use Earl World niggas.
Right.
Like, because it depends on, if you think about Earl World niggas, not only did the nigga Tom Brady tell Jimmy Garoppolo have a seat when he got back, he wanted him out the building. Like, I don't even feel comfortable with the nigga around. I don't like the way him and Belichick be keying together. That's why I didn't want to use a nigga to that top level. I wanted to use like a not a game manager, but a quarterback who's decent to where you're not going to trade him. But I got the answer I need.
No, it makes sense. Okay. Next game, Ravens versus Chiefs. Pacman, what's your prediction?
I don't know. Everybody was loving the Ravens. Nigga, the Ravens are the last place of the division right now. Niggas are so funny. Oh, y'all want to get mad at me because I said Cam Newton was the best black quarterback. He is. Fuck are we talking about? The Ravens haven't did shit, bro. Ravens are known for a defense, and they defense suck right now because they don't got no linebacker that can fucking fill the A gap, the B gap, the C gap, and definitely can't guard a motherfucker out the back of the backfield. Like, and we keep talking about how good the offense of the Ravens is, how good this and that. Bro, the Ravens are a regular fucking team. Regular. They're undisciplined, and right now, they're not good. Period.
Let me ask you a question before Murder. Let me ask you a question before Murder go real quick. Because Murder, I know you got something because it's your team, the Chiefs. So what I'll say is this. How, and I'm not arguing about this. I just want to ask you a question because we both are, me and your team is at the top of the division, even though we lost Joe Burrows. We 2-1. We tied with Pittsburgh. And Baltimore, guys, that we all it's all good, Pittsburgh. It's all good. It's all good. Look, all right. So we're at the top. We're talking about Cincinnati at top of the division, and you're 100% right. The Ravens are tied for last place at the bottom of the division, and you just said what happened?
I said last, twin.
Yeah. They okay. My bad. They in last place. They really not in last place. They in third place, but they tied with the Browns. So basically, the question is this. They're in last place in the division I'm looking at now. But why it don't matter that the Cardinals ain't in last place in the division? The Ravens in last place division, but the Cardinals ain't like that in the last place of the division. How does this shit work with you, bro? Like certain niggas can be in last place.
Two different sides.
All right. Here we go. All right. All right, bro.
Killa. Cincinnati. Nigga, we got the hardest division in NFL. What are you talking about?
It's the division, bro. It's worse to last.
I'm just trying to figure out, like,
look at this.
I know you be saying, I be high. Are you high right now? Let me ask you a question. I don't even think you smoke. Can you just answer? Killa, are you high right now or not?
Absolutely not. I do get high after work. Right. After work, I get high.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Do whatever you want to do on your own time. But what I'm saying you can compare. If you're comparing the fucking NFC North to the AFC, like, that is crazy. Like, that shit is way easier over there.
I'm not denying.
This is real football over here.
Bro.
And then we September, October.
Yeah, tell them the AFC.
November. And all these soft ass teams that come play in anybody in our division. Steelers, Ravens, Cleveland, Cincinnati. Doing October, end of October, November, December. These bitches that have no win. This is real football when it comes to that time. Like right now, we're talking about mediocre teams that are decent. But it ain't even got cold yet, bro.
All I
It ain't even
ask
got
is,
cold
what
yet.
kind of last place do you consider niggas? Like, bro, now you sitting there saying the NFC is easier. If the NFC is easier, then don't you think the Cardinals should be higher if the NFC is easier?
They are. That's the only reason why I told you they my sleeper team. Duh. Are you listening to any of the fucking
I think we all think you're bugging. I think we all think you're bugging.
No.
Scat, does this make sense to you as a civilian? Does this make sense what I'm saying?
I've been lost.
Yes, it does.
Thank you.
Listen, the other side is a soft ass. That side soft.
Then why the
Like
Cardinals ain't winning if they so soft? They soft, then why the Cardinals ain't winning? That's what I'm trying to figure out. They soft.
That's a good question,
Then why
Pat.
the Cardinals ain't winning? Because they soft. Guy, I'm listening. Guy.
Bro, you acting like the Cardinals are like 0-3. What are you talking about?
Pause his
Like they
face,
lost the game
Nick.
tonight by 3. What are you talking about, bro? They 1-2.
Yo, bro, you should I'm gonna get you a DJ gig. Your spin game is crazy. You spinning this
No, my
topic.
head game is crazy.
Spinning.
Like you are
Pause that.
Hey, yo.
That's crazy. Pause that. Yo, pause.
But what I'm saying is, bro, they are a good team, bro. They got Mitch and Matt as a quarterback. But watch and see what I tell you. The Cardinals make the playoffs. And you're like, man, Pac said the Cardinals are gonna make the playoffs. And Watch, Cardinals make the playoffs. Only thing I'm saying is, on that side, bro, you can lose 3 games in a row and still make the playoffs. Over here, where we at, this big boy football. You can't do that shit on our side. That's what I'm saying.
Last place is
I don't know how
last
to
place.
break it down to you simple.
Yeah, last place is last place.
Yeah, but it don't. On the other side, last place ain't last place because ain't none of them motherfuckers undefeated. There's only 2 teams over there undefeated. So being 1-2 going into week 4 on that side ain't shit. Over here, we got 6 motherfucking teams that's undefeated. So going into week 4, 1-2 on the other side, that's a big deal.
Okay. Mace, Ravens versus Chiefs. We're going to get through you guys' predictions so then we can head to break. Mace, what do you think?
You could have skipped me on this stat. You know who I got. You know I got the Chiefs. You know this is a foregone conclusion, you know. It was good that, you know, they thought they was going to be good this year. We're about to add to their woes.
Okay. I don't know. I really don't know anymore, y'all. I'm trying. Cam, go ahead.
No, I'm saying Kansas City is gonna add to the Ravens' woes. You know, they're already not doing well. This is gonna make them worse.
No, what team do you have?
I got the
What team
Chiefs.
are you picking?
He gonna pick just so you know, Pac, he's gonna pick the Chiefs every week. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
every week.
Every week he's not gonna go against the Chiefs.
Bro, I could be your bookie then. Right now, this year, I'll be your bookie.
Every week he's
just call me. I'll bet you whatever you want to bet.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, we got Arabia who works up here, stat, and of course myself. We know the games that our team's gonna lose. Murder is 17 weeks of the Chiefs not losing. That's why I hurt so bad this week, and that's why the first 2 weeks, and that's why this week he on some. It's about what you done for me lately, because they got because they just won last week, so they got their first victory. Look, my prediction is this: I'm only going with the Chiefs because they playing at Arrowhead. That's the only reason that I'm going with the Chiefs. But both these teams are underperforming. They both look like a far cry from the teams that we've seen play the last couple years. And even though the quarterback play from Patrick Mahomes is still excellent, high level, I don't think it's anybody better than him right now. They're not on the same page. And he doesn't have all the weapons that he needs on his team to get the job.
Man, they need Taylor Swift, man. Where the Swifties at? Them niggas have not been playing good since Swiftie have not been in the building. Taylor Swift need to go to the fucking game. That's the only time they've been playing good. I'm sorry to say it, but I'll say it first. Where's Taylor? Our NFL don't want to see Taylor. The Chiefs playing like shit. If y'all want to see him play good, bring the Swiftie back. Hide her behind the screen, whatever the fuck y'all do. Get her in the game.
Listen,
but like,
We said the same. We said the same thing you said all last year, because what happens is this, Pack, and to agree with you is that, listen, the ratings go up when Taylor Swift is at the game. They put the camera on her half the motherfucking time the game is going on. And then I don't know if people paid attention because they don't remember yesterday. Kansas City had about 12 or 13 games that they won by one possession or a field goal or less than a touchdown. All the games that they had, they were just winning, especially when they played the fucking Bengals. They cheated the shit out of us just because Taylor Swift was there. So I have to agree with this. When Taylor Swift is in the building, they want more fans, so they make sure the Chiefs win. So we are right. We have not seen her this season, even though that we know her and Travis Kelce are engaged now. Congratulations, but the NFL need eyes on her. And once you get eyes on her, then the Chiefs win. Murder, you may want to make a call. You may want to make a call.
I totally agree. Murder, you might want to make a call because
we get this.
The refs have been really fair since she haven't been at the game. When the Swifties at the game, bro, they get every fucking call there is, bro.
That's a fact.
Her ass ain't been at the game. They ain't getting shit. Like nothing. No, none of that late hit shit. None of that shit going on right now.
Yeah, you may want to make a call, Murder.
Yeah.
So we'll see this week with no Swifties.
They playing at home. They might tell her to get her ass over. She might be there.
I
This would
would.
be the time, right?
I would.
Yeah, this one of them joints where it's an emergency.
Right.
It's definitely an emergency. Get her there.
Right. Okay, y'all.
I know you got a show in Paris, but I really need you at the game today, baby.
NFL could cover it. They'll figure it out.
Okay. So we got a hot take to discuss after the break, so don't go anywhere.
She called this thing about toxic. 4 years and counting. Got you feeling like an option. Maybe I'm my own problem, babe. She tired of hearing I don't know. My stubborn in me won't fall. Dealing with this thing called trust. But she really thinking about it. Wanna be free. Why am I in this woman way free?
Welcome back. Now let's get into our underdog picks of the day. On Sunday, the Chargers will play the Giants. Underdog has Jackson Dart at 188.5 passing yards. Do you have him higher or lower, Mace?
Oh, I wanna go higher. They show him some love in New York, but I think he's gonna be lower.
Same thing I said about Sean McVay. I'm going with Harbaugh on this. They not, bro. These is coaches with pride, and not saying that a good offense and a nigga on fire or in rhythm can't disparage or take apart a defense. But I think these coaches take some of this shit personally. Like, nah, you ain't coming in here getting 290 on me, 340 on me, 420 on me on your first game, not on my watch. So I'm going lower because I fuck with Harbaugh.
Okay. Justin Herbert is at 1.5 passing touchdowns. Do you have him higher?
Higher, Pack. Fuck up now. Fuck up with Herbert. We'll talk after we. Yeah. Justin out here, nigga. Yeah.
He ballin'.
Look at,
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah. Higher.
I
Way higher, underdog. I wish underdog had a way higher. If they had a way higher button. Higher, yeah, looking better than Gino. Way underdog. Way higher. My hand ain't even that high.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mace.
This is crazy. I hate to agree with Kim, but he's right on this. Herbert is balling. I'm going higher.
Okay, and Keenan Allen's at 51.5 receiving yards. Do you have him higher or lower, Mace?
I'm gonna go with Pack on this. Pack, which one? Higher or lower?
Keenan Allen is fucking balling. Keenan Allen is a motherfucking real deal. He's the focal point of the third down passing game with the Chargers. I love Keenan Allen. He's always been crafty. Even when I was playing against him later in the end of my career, like the motherfucker is crafty, and he still look the same. And he's healthy right now, and he got a good quarterback. I like Keenan Allen way more than 55 yards.
Yeah, I'm going higher.
Throwing them the ball higher.
You getting the ball.
You know, throwing in the ball higher, nigga. Yeah, you going to have higher.
Okay. Make sure y'all download the Underdog app and you can make your picks too. So, Michael Porter Jr. has been on a generational press interview run, whatever you want to call it. He has a lot of quotables. So one quote we're going to talk about today. So as we know, he signed a $200 million contract and he revealed that he splits the rent with his girlfriend, with the reasoning being intentions. And he said she needs to act right month to month. He said, quote, "It's very hard when you have money to tell a woman's intentions. I'd never bought a girl expensive gifts before this last girl, and it was cool to do, but I still wanted to know that she was with me for the right reasons. Every dude in this particular person's past had money, so I never wanted to feel like a girl was just with me because of what I have." He said a lot more things, but just focusing on him making $200 million, splitting rent with his girl, and then intentions. Pacman, what's your opinion on that?
The nigga is lying. The nigga's lying, bro. Like, come on, what are we talking about? You never bought an expensive gift? Get the fuck out of here.
Splitting the rent, like, if you got
The rent, nigga, that's your job. Nigga, you the mail. Put it out when you want to put it out. But, like, my job is to take her home, right? Like, so I've been with my wife for, damn, I don't even know how many fucking years it's been. But, like, at the end of the day, my job is to be the provider and the protector. Ask you to pay what? Well, we don't have rent here because our house is paid for. Our houses are paid for. But I'm just saying, if we did have a condo or whatever the fuck we had, I would be turning over in my grave to ask her to give me $75, baby, to pay, put something in on a light bill. Like, is that what the new generation is about? Like, because when I grew up, like, and where I'm from, a man is supposed to provide and take care. I don't know if it's different now, but like maybe I'm out of whack. You know what I mean? There's a lot of CTE shit that's going on, but where I'm from,
Yo,
though,
this
like,
nigga's wild.
you know what I mean? Like, we supposed to take care and provide for the women. And like, maybe I might be wrong. I don't know.
There's
I'm
a
cool.
lot of
Like,
CTE
if
shit.
you got 3, 4 of them, that's more taking care of that you gotta take care of. You know what I mean? But like, I'm just saying, I don't know. What do y'all think? Yeah, I'm saying,
Yeah,
y'all
man.
might be different.
I think it's a lot to unpack here. Pause. When you think about him and the young lady, they're not married, right? So he may feel
Man, I
like,
asked you a question. You spend rent, bro. That's the question. What the fuck are we talking about?
what are you talking about? What's your question?
You gonna make your bitch pay half of the rent?
If she's not my girl, that's not my responsibility.
She's staying with you.
Wait, Pac.
You fucking her.
Pac, you
Let
gotta
me finish this thought first, because I want to see where he's going with
And
this
not
before
only
we
that,
debate.
Pac, we let you talk for fun. Let the man finish and say a statement. Let him go.
You're right, my bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
Number one, this doesn't make sense because if it's Michael Porter Jr.
Nah.
making $200, then it really shouldn't be no rent, like you said. If it's a house, then it's a mortgage. It's not a rent. So, I'm being a wordsmith. I'm just paying attention to the words that are here. You saying your girlfriend, you saying rent. If she's a girlfriend, then she doesn't belong to you yet. So then the bill is not yours yet. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what level of player you on. You might be in beginner's mode. You might be in medium, Who am I to judge, If she's not mine, I got a wife of 25 years. I'm going to take care of my wife. But if it wasn't my wife, Killa know me. I need to get it off the arm. I can't pay for it.
I know that.
It's other niggas paying for it.
Hat to the back murder. Dollar right there. My nigga dollar. American green. American green.
God.
Yo,
Hey,
Stat
on the ground, pass it.
Yo, first, Stat, it seems like Stat has something to say. I'll go after Stat, because Stat seems like she has an opinion on this. Go ahead.
I mean, I definitely do have an opinion on it.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's just... So, first and foremost, I think that the girl should not be apartment hunting or paying for a crib that's out of her price range. Because it's different if you can't afford, say the rent's $5,000, $10,000, and then you're expecting, like, if you can't afford it, then that's when I feel like, okay, like, it's OD. But if that's your girl and y'all are planning on living together, I don't know exactly their situation, and you, not even to be pocket watching, but you make $200 million and she's struggling to figure that part out, I think that you should cover it.
Hold on. First of all, is she struggling?
I don't. That's what I'm saying. He didn't know the girl.
Exactly. So
But that's what I'm saying.
Don't throw struggling in the equation.
Okay, but say so. No, okay, that's fair. But say we're apartment hunting. You make $200 million, and then you talking about like, yeah, I want to find this crib, and like it's $15K. Like let's split half. Like your pockets are not my pockets. That's what I'm saying. The big difference is. But if it's something that like, especially you want and you have the price for it, I think that makes sense for you to cover it. Now, if she's already on her own, like covering her own thing, I think that's different because I do understand the girlfriend thing, but I do think that as a man, the man should be the provider. I do think that you should want to take care of your girl. I don't know the exact situation because I understand the men don't want to be played too because there's a lot of weird things going on nowadays. So I understand.
A lot of bitches is getting over on niggas. Go ahead.
You can say it, but yeah,
that's what Stat trying to say.
There's a lot of weird things going on, so I understand the being hesitant because it's like, damn, I don't really want to pay for this shit if we ain't finna be together. But if you're having the conversation of living together,
you don't. And I'm going to translate what Stat is trying to say. You don't want to be Michael Porter Jr. paying for all the bills, and then she's sucking James Harden dick Thursday after the game. That's what she's saying. Go ahead, Stat. I just put it clear. Go ahead.
But if the conversation alone is living together, at that point, you should know your girl good enough to be like, I got it. Like, don't even worry about it. Like, we're taking that next step. But if we're not even at that step, if y'all just fucking around.
Let me ask you, Stat.
No.
You
Stat, like,
let me
really?
Hold on real quick, Pat. Let me ask Stat, son. You're a celebrity, I guess. You know, you my sister. All my friends we all end up being somebody, so I don't really like to use the word celebrity. We all prominent people in the world trying to do better for the world. I don't fucking,
definition is crazy.
Yeah, whatever. So the point being is this: you're doing pretty well in life. You got a nigga that you like, that you fuck with like that you came out of high school with and went to college with, and that's your high school sweetheart, and he's struggling. And he's fucked up. And he's house hunting with you. And he like, yo, this looks nice, man. He ain't got no money. He got a plan, but he ain't got no money. Like, man, I'm gonna figure this out. But in the time being, this is nice. What are you doing in that situation? Are you taking them with you house hunting? Are you taking them with you to look at shit? Are you gonna be like, maybe we can afford this when you get a job? What are you gonna say in that situation? Because I know you. Go ahead and lie. Go ahead.
I mean, we're gonna have to figure it out together, but
listen,
also you gonna have to get your pockets up so we can.
You gotta get your pockets up. Yeah,
But that's different because I do think the man should be a provider. Yes, it is though.
Yo, if your man is going through a rough
The
patch.
reason why I'm saying that it's the same is because earlier I was saying was you don't get a chance to pick out the apartment. Like he's saying, oh, she got to pay half of the shit. I'm picking out my shit where I want to stay. Like, yeah, you might have a little say so about some furniture or shit, but like, you ain't gonna pick out where I'm staying at, and vice versa. What Cam just asked you. I mean, what Killa just asked Cam just asked you was, all right, if it was vice versa, what would you do? Like, you ain't gonna let this nigga tell you where you want to stay.
But that's also different because if I'm gonna be completely honest, if I'm at the point, like, say I make way more money than, and that's the whole thing too, because a lot of men aren't comfortable with that. If I'm like, look, you ain't making what I'm making, I'm finna choose this crib and you're finna live in the crib that I live in. I know if my man is like, okay, I'm gonna be like, like, I'm gonna feel some type of way. But opposite around, if the man is like, okay, this is the spot I like, I know you're my girl, you know, you can live. I feel like that is very different, especially because typically men make a lot more money than women. That's just point blank period. So if he chooses that's the crib that he wants, and then you choose the crib and then you want me to go half with you, I feel like that's crazy. But if I'm choosing it, and then you're my man saying like, I'll just go wherever you go, I do feel like that's different.
Yo, listen, Murder, you kid the whole, yeah, Murder, my bad.
Yeah, I think honestly, and I know this is different for a lot of people, I don't really think you should be living with somebody that you don't want to be forever with. Like, I think that's your personal space. It's better if you're dating just for them to stay at the place they're staying and y'all meet each other on convenient times. When you start living together, you might as well marry them, and then you should be paying for everything. But until then, let her pay for her own crib wherever she at.
My whole thing is, I got two things to say because I know we got to get ready to wrap. You hear this murder? Nobody can win with Stat because she says this.
Yeah.
You should be making money but we shouldn't be in this situation. But then she says if she's going to look for a crib, let you
be the alpha male.
And then, but no, you hear this shit? She's gonna look for a crib, and the nigga don't want to. He kind of passive. Not saying he a passive nigga. He just one of them niggas like, I ain't got nowhere to stay, so I ain't gonna argue with you. And she says, I'm getting this crib,
You're out of here.
and he be like, okay, let's do it. Now she don't even like you for agreeing with her on the crib, murder. You hear this shit? The nigga ain't got no choice anyway. So now if he be like, all right, I'll just move here because even though I don't like it, I'm not gonna say it. In her eyes, he a sucker already. So now he a sucker for agreeing, and he a sucker for not having no money. So if you don't have no money, don't waste your time with Stat. That's just basically what it's saying. You've been on this show several times saying you're not fucking with the help, you're not fucking with a garbage man, you're not fucking with a librarian, you're not fucking with a nigga who cleaned the plane. You've been on this show on the record several times saying that if you're part of the what's that shit called, Nick? First response team, she's not fucking with you. She's not, that's just basically it. And she said that. Now to answer the question, because I know we run out of time and y'all both everybody on the panel made some great points. I'm going with what Mace said when I say this. You have to pick out the key words. The key words is, we agree, murder, it's a celebration because we don't agree. But you have to pay attention to key words. Girlfriend and rent. And not only girlfriend and rent, because it's like me, for real. Like for me, I'm an Aquarius. I need my space. Even if I love you, like you, I need space, yo. A lot of niggas, when they, I used to think about this with my grandfather and all that. They take the longest way home they could get home. They take scenic route. They drive away. They don't even gotta wait. Then they sit in the house in front of their house for 15, 20 minutes. I ain't used to understand it when I was younger, but niggas be needing space, especially when you are an artist or a creator or somebody like that. And so you need space. I'm just giving Cam's life. Now back to Michael Porter Jr. Like Mace, you got just, and I'm not speaking on your family and nothing. Mace, you be in the studio. When I see you, you're creative. And it's dope that you got a dope family and everything else, and y'all have a great life. But do you need some time for you? I'm just asking.
Yeah, you have to have that.
Yeah, you have to. It's not good to be all the time. So back to the key words what May said, rent and girlfriend. Now think about this. Even if you're gonna be with somebody in the long run, that's great. You could take care of the bills, and I agree with Pacman on that. That's your girl and everything. Even if y'all ain't together, if she taking care of you and making sure you good, you gotta make sure she good. But if it's Michael Porter Jr. situation, the way he's explaining it, you gotta know the law too. Girlfriend shit could turn into 6, 7 years, and now it's squatters' rights. And now you like legally married without being married. I kicked the bitch out one time in 4 years. Oh, we creeping up on 6.5, 7 years. Get the fuck out. You're not going to be living here by law. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't know that. I bet you Michael Porter Jr., I let a bitch live with you 7 years, 8 years, and her name is on shit. She don't got to get out. Then go to court and be like, yo, well, you was taking care of her. You know, you got to take care of her for what you did, 7, do another 7. Learn the law. And Michael Porter Jr., it sounds like one of these people who got parents. I don't know if people seen it, but Jaden Daniels' mother just was on the Pivot. Shout out to the Pivot, Ryan Clark and them niggas. And she still calls him a kid. Me and Church, shout out to Church, we was talking about it. And she was like, he doesn't know anything. She treated him like he was almost, the way she talked about him like he was, I don't want to even use that word, but she talked about him like he was a third grader. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't have a business mind. He doesn't know what these girls are out here to get from him. And to me, Michael Porter Jr. comes from that type of family. Now, his brother don't necessarily say that, but he's mad light-skinned. We don't even know if he's fully black like that. You know what I'm saying? The nigga's wild light skin. He lighter than a white nigga. He might be on the sun.
Yeah, he get it.
You know what I'm saying? So
he understand the business of the relationship.
yeah, there you go. That's that one.
Last thing I'll add, these are also not normal situations, because when you're making that type of money, you already bring in very different people into your life. So I don't know what he's went through, because I'm sure he's went through a lot, and he had to set a precedent, because if a couple months in they break up, like, is he still, supposed to still pay that girl's rent after they break up and they're not together? Like, at that point, he has to make decisions that make sense for him. So that life versus normal life is very different. That's what I'll end with. So
that's why you don't pay it. That's exactly why you don't pay it. Because when you break up, she knows it's her rent. If your name is kind of partially on the deed or partially on the lease, then you might be responsible for something, even though you're no longer there. Because the worst experience for those kind of guys would be, paying that rent, and then you find out she with a rapper or something like that. That's going to be catastrophic.
But that's why I also say, especially for women, I just don't think that you should. This is how I think. I don't think that you should try to cover anything that you can't afford. Like, even on dates, if you can't afford the $350 bill, maybe you don't need to order all them things you started ordering. Because if he were to just walk, and that shouldn't happen, but if he were to just walk out and you can't cover it, I think it starts there. Stop trying to
live a life that you
can't provide for yourself. No, seriously.
Yeah, we talked about this on the first season, and that's a good point, Stat, that you brought this up, because Murder said it. Murder said it the very first season, and that's when I knew that I had my friend back. That's when I knew. That's when I said, all right, this is still the Murder that I know. When he said, why would you buy her Louis, Cam? She's used to Old Navy. You get her Old Navy. See, that's how he grew. That's him. He's in there. Pause. That's the nigga. And I remember that episode. I looked at him. I said, yeah, you still there, nigga. It's still you, nigga.
But she can still be treated nice things. That's still a good thing too. Obviously y'all know that.
Stan, you waffling. You all over the place tonight with this stuff.
Because it's so many, that's where my mind is. I'm gonna ask Mike this question too, because now I'm curious on his response. But y'all, that is all the time. Oh, Mace, did you have a last thought?
Yeah, Stat. Yeah, it's not just one thing in Old Navy. You get her everything in Old Navy.
Bro, y'all are crazy. Anyways, y'all, that is all the time.
What do you want?
That is all the time that we have for today, Pacman. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Good show today, brother.
Okay, Pac.
I love y'all, bro.
I love y'all too. Be good, man.
Thank y'all for watching, and as always, it is what it is.
What you want, nigga? Everything, nigga, super size. Two Big Macs. Like when they doing them 2 for $5.